Rebirth of the Maserati in 3, 2, 1. You know guys, for a while I thought this day would never come. The thought of driving our Maserati Granturismo again, especially 2 weeks ago when there was a huge hole in the motor, it blew up on the highway, and I thought it was good for basically parts at that point. Well, guess what? Not anymore. This video, we're going to see it for the first time and hopefully take it on its first test drive with the new engine.
Yeah, we were thinking that just 2 weeks ago. It is crazy how fast we were able to get a new engine, get the old one out, and get the new one installed. Corey.
Corey, John, and the whole Corsa team. I just got a text from Corey this morning saying they are ready for a first startup and we can take it on its first maiden voyage, which is so exciting. Just yesterday, actually, we dropped off the last part that they were needing. That is the starter that absolutely grenaded itself. There was a huge hole. You could see the insides of the starter. That thing was toast. But thank goodness, Mark over at AZ Cycle Parts just bought a Granturismo MC actually that he was parting out. And guess what? Obviously it's the same starter. So we picked that up yesterday, gave it to Corey, and that was the last missing piece for today, the first start.
Yeah, and then a couple trim pieces. You remember the trunk floor wasn't in there when we bought the car, so we got that from Mark, and also some carbon fiber paddle shifters off that MC. We were tempted by all the other carbon bits in that interior, but the paddle shifter we actually needed because our left one was broken.
Yo guys, let me take a quick moment to give a big shout out and thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Albert. Albert is completely different from any other bank account you've ever used. Albert is free to sign up for, super easy to use, and it helps you save automatically. Instead of just opening a traditional savings account and hoping you remember to put money in it, Albert will automatically look at your income and expenses and determine what money you can save. On top of that, Albert also gives you cash back at some of your favorite brands, anywhere from 5 to 20%. Simply shop at some of these places listed on the app with your Albert card, and Albert will do the rest. They'll automatically calculate your cash back and you'll see it accumulating in your account. Albert does not charge you any maintenance fees, nor do they require you to have a minimum account balance. I don't know about you guys, but I've had it with some of these traditional banks. One I grew up using for like 15 years. I go to look at my account and every time I look, there's some sort of new hidden fee. Maintenance fees, minimum balances, statement fees, mailing fees, overdraft fees, every fee that they can think of, they hit you with. So it's refreshing that Albert does not do that. Albert also has a really nice mobile app so you can check your spending and your accounts whenever you want. As a JR Garage viewer, for a limited time, when you open an account and connect a qualifying direct deposit, you'll get $150. Simply hit that link in the description box or go to albert.com/JRGarage. Once again, that is albert.com/JRGarage. Big thanks to them for supporting the channel and making videos like this possible. Let's get back to it. All right guys, and just like that, we made it to the Corsa HQ. You know we're in the... Alright guys, and just like that, we made it to the Corsa HQ. You know we're in the right spot when you see our Ferrari 575, our Mercedes CL600 that just got a new radiator put in, Fiskars galore, Christian's favorite car, the Urus.
Lamborghini Urus.
All these exotics, that cool thing. And wait, look at that, there's our Maserati, except this time it's not on the lift where we left it, it's in the other bay, meaning they probably started and ran it unless they pushed it. Let's go check it out. There she is. Oh, no way.
You took the long way.
Wow. It's in there. It's back.
How about that?
Yep, because that's the old motor. That's definitely the new motor in there. If you guys missed last video, be sure to check it out to see all the carnage from when it blew up on the highway. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to have holes on both sides of our engine. Clearly that is the resulting destruction from that explosion on the highway. So this thing is good for nothing but a table. So that's what Corey's gonna make out of it. And then this is the new motor that we got out of Miami. Same horsepower, same everything, 4.7 liter V8. So it should be perfect. And Corey said the keys were inside, have at it. He's inside working on other cars. But Christian, are you ready for this? Our first start, please work. Oh look, he got the carbon paddles put on. So like we mentioned in the intro, these are off the MC that Mark is parting out. They look so good and they feel so much better than the cheap plastic ones. And then see, the silver trim piece was broken off this one. So we're like, why not put on carbon ones? So these look way better. Christian, are you ready for this?
He said the keys are in it, so fire it up and put some miles on it.
Come to think of it, you were driving it when it blew up, so I think you have the unlucky hand. So you're not touching this thing for a little while until it proves that it's going to behave itself. I love how Corey put a fire extinguisher in the car. Obviously, we were missing that when this thing nearly burnt to the ground. Don't know if I should be reassured or concerned about that being in here, but anyway, rebirth of the Maserati in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, baby. She's back. All right, hold up. Make sure that check engine light goes out. Oh, it sounds good. Guys, this is crazy. It feels so good to be back. Literally, like, I basically like wrote this car off in my head. I'm like, all right, can't win them all. Like, this is gonna be a disaster. Just sell it for a huge loss and be done with it. And then, you know, I'm like, all right, well, maybe we can find an engine. Maybe Corey would be down to swap in an engine. Like, maybe it can come back. And now it's idling before me. Like, huge thanks to everybody who said to bring this car back, you know, swap in a new engine, don't let it die. It's too gorgeous to get rid of. You have to bring it back to life. And now, here it is. So pat yourself on the back if you voted to keep it going. Okay, how's it looking?
Pretty good, pretty smooth.
Just purring away. Sounds so good.
But then again, it sounds just like the engine that came out of it.
Obviously all the beauty covers are still off the car because he was doing some last work this morning, but those will go back on soon, and then that'll, you know, really complete the look of this beautiful engine bay. All right. Okay, first drive. Didn't we just say I was gonna drive?
How did I get in here?
Better not be deja vu. We have a fire extinguisher this time. Oh, that's my alarm going off to sell my Tesla option. What do you guys think? Sell the option today? I have 8 days remaining till expiration. I'm already up $1,000 profit. Oh shoot, it's up 841. Now is probably a decent time to sell. Oh, it may have automatically executed. I put a high limit price sell order in there. Boom, it's gone. My order went through. Never mind, I made a $1,600 profit. Yeah, this is funny. Not only are our amazing sponsors making videos like this possible, but good old Elon Musk and Tesla trading options has been obviously very risky, but the last few we've made a small killing on, so that also helps paying for new motor replacements. Nice. Oh, I love the new paddles. They look so good. Got our backup camera. It feels...
Actually, yeah, that's right. I love the backup camera. We don't get that in our 2011 or even our 2013 that we had, right?
Yeah, crazy. You had to wait till 2018 to get adequate infotainment. But this, everybody still comments like, bro, it's not that amazing. It's out of my Dodge Dart or something. So whatever, I'll take it. It's much better than what we used to have.
I think this is just when the government like mandated it. Don't all new cars have to have a backup camera now?
Oh yeah, I think so.
That's what finally got Maserati to do it.
All right, first shift. Hey, the transmission still works. You may laugh at that, but we are genuinely concerned because obviously when you're rolling down the highway at 70 miles an hour and it's engaged in 6th gear and your engine blows up and seizes,
your wheels and tires want to keep going, and the wheels and tires didn't lock up and like skid us to a halt, so we were really concerned that something might have let go there too.
So dodged a mini bullet there. The big bullet still hit us, but the little 22 missed us, so we saved the transmission. Torque converter, differential's good. Obviously, we're moving. What's that beeping? Oh, my seatbelt. Yeah, of course. I need that. Here, pull the thing from the movies where we drive up the ramp. Hey, you don't got in sport mode, bro.
I want to not hear.
Oh, that sounds good. Guys, it's back. It's back. We need to wash it. It looks terrible. The rear end is still caked in oil.
I swear looks like we have oil on the windshield.
Yeah, oil went everywhere. I mean, imagine 8 quarts dumping out in a matter of like, what was that? Probably 5 seconds? 5-10 seconds? Yeah. This car just everywhere. Fire, smoke, oil. I was looking right out that mirror and all I could see was fire outside the car. Oh, terrifying. All right, now in sport mode. Let's give it a little bit of gas. Why are you driving? I don't trust you driving. You blew it up once. Why am I not driving? Okay, a little acceleration. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, we're back, baby. Maserati's back. Sure, no longer it's the $31,000 Maserati, but slightly higher than that now. Comment down below if you want like a whole cost breakdown, because we have, you know, the totals for everything, labor to put it in, the engine costs, parts from Mark, everything. So if you want that, let us know. A new updated amount. I know last Maserati video we did a calculation and we were in this thing, yeah, like 30-something grand, even with all the repairs, maintenance, body work, fees, shipping, everything.
Maybe we'll do that video when we sell it.
Yeah, if we sell it, we can do the breakdown if we turn a profit or turn a loss. I'm not sure. I think we can still make a profit. I think we can pull it off because we got such a good deal on the engine. Yeah, you like those paddles? They feel so much better.
They do feel good.
Still super stiff suspension. Guys, we need a suspension module that sits below that passenger floorboard. We still haven't found it, or at least we don't want to buy a new one. We're trying to buy a used one. But if you have one, 2012 S Granturismo up until like 2018. If you got one, we need it.
Ours somehow just disappeared.
And Mark's car's an MC and they have a different module, different suspension. So we need an S, a base sport model. Let me get one shot from the outside, see if it still sounds just as good with that heavenly V8 Italian symphony.
We can do that.
You're good. Oh yeah. Dare I say it sounds even better? I don't know how it would sound better. Maybe I just haven't heard it in a long time and I miss it so much that my emotions are on cloud 9. This is, it's so good to be back and hearing that car. Oh, yes. I swear it's louder. Okay, it's not, it's probably not. Gosh, that sounds so good. That non-resonated X-pipe with sport mode, bypassing the mufflers basically. It's like darn near straight pipes, except you still have the two primary cats, which is like just the right balance. You can't be too over the top and crazy, you know? Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love. Guys, what do you think? Comment down below. Are you happy to see the Maserati back? Do you think it's gonna hold up this time? Honestly, everything else on the car is perfect. After that battery replacement, that's all it was. All those weird electronic issues were just to do with the battery, which is so common on these Maseratis that are so picky with their voltages and battery charges and all that. So aside from the old engine, which may have had a little bit of water in it, or at least past water that corroded the internals and compromised its integrity. Now that that's gone with a new engine, like, why won't it be perfect moving forward? I think we're in the clear. Then again, I say that, I really hope I don't jinx myself, but I don't see why we'd have future problems. All right, Christian, give me a little rev. Oh, oh. Oh. Well guys, there you have it. A few days later now, we got the car looking perfect once again. If you guys remember, we did a full detail making it look good right after we bought the car, and we thought we were in the clear until 2 days later it blew up and it covered the entire rear end with oil. That was nasty. It took forever to clean up, but now she's looking good.
Yeah, that oil film left a very hydrophobic layer. It took a special effort to get all that off the rear, but we did, and now we just get to drive the car a little bit more.
Get plates for it and then really get enjoying it, because look how gorgeous this thing is. Oh, the wheels, the spec. You all know from the first couple videos how in love we are with this car.
Yeah, I knew that the front bumper was a little bit different, but the grille, when I was getting down there cleaning it today, it reminded me, I guess it's a little bit more like our original MC grille. It's definitely different than our 2011 convertible that we had.
Yeah, this looks so good. Nice update. So anyway, there you guys have it. It's looking good. It's driving good. Honestly, oh gosh, I gotta be careful what cars I'm showing in the background, because we have like 2 new cars over there, especially this one right here. I don't know, maybe we'll make some videos on it at some point. It's probably the rarest car in our collection, and it's from 1952, and it's European, and it's very unique and rare. And anyway, we'll talk about that maybe later, but there you guys have it. So comment down below, are you excited that the Maserati is back? Do you think we should sell it while it's perfect and good to go? Or should we drive it now that it should, keyword should, be problem-free?
Yeah, I think it'll be totally good. However, might be a good time to put it on the market, because weren't you just talking about some other Maserati?
Oh yeah, we're looking at we're looking at another Maserati Granturismo. So we'll see what we do. If you guys want to buy this from us, hit us up. It should be pretty good to go, but honestly, I wouldn't mind keeping it and enjoying it. All right, there's a plane ripping overhead. Stay tuned for JR Aviation. We got a couple new planes coming over there too. Lots of new things on the way. Sorry, we're just trying to crank out content as much as we can, but it's hard when I do all the editing. We work, you know, full time on our businesses, not on YouTube, but we're trying, guys. So thank you for hanging in there with the slightly slow upload schedule. Also follow our TikToks. We post a lot of stuff there because they're easy to put out, pump out content. You know, I can film 10 videos in one sitting, whereas YouTube takes 100 times as long. Thank you guys for all the support. We'll see you in the next one.
Say that it feels right.